All right, in this video, we're going to look at solving multi-step equations, again with variables on both sides. So again, we're going to simplify both sides either by distributing and or combining like terms. Then we're going to solve by using inverse operations, so moving the variable, eliminating the constant, and eliminating the coefficient. All right, so looking at this one, I'm going to look at the left side of my my equation, and I notice here automatically that I've got 8x and negative 4x, which are like terms. So I can add those two together. Okay, so 8x plus a negative 4x gives me 4x. I still have the minus 2 because it hasn't done anything. Now looking at the right side, I've got negative 9 plus 3x. There's nothing to simplify there, so we're just going to leave it negative 9 plus 3x. All right, now we're much like what we did in the last video. Okay, both sides are simplified as much as we can. Now all I have to do is get the variable on the same side. So I'm going to subtract 3x from both sides, get the x's on the same side. So 4x minus 3x gives me 1x minus 2 equal to, and I'm left with negative 9 on the right side of my equal sign. Okay, now we're going to look at getting x by itself. Well, 2 is minusing from that, so I'm going to add 2 to both sides. So we get x is equal to, well, negative 9 plus 2 gives me a negative 7. So my solution here is x equals a negative 7. All right, let's look at the next one. I've got a plus 5 equals negative 5a plus 3 plus 2. All right, so let's start here. Noticing on the left side, I really have nothing to simplify, so it's just going to stay a plus 5. But if we look at the right side, I've got a positive 3 and a positive 2 that are like terms. So I get negative 5a coming down because it doesn't have a like term. Well, 3 plus 2 is 5. Okay, so we've got negative 5 plus 5 there. All right, from here, both sides are simplified, and we can continue on moving our variables to the other side. So I'm going to add 5a to both sides since it's a negative 5a. So a plus 5a gives me 6a. I still have the plus 5 on the left side, and I'm left with 5 on the right side. From here, minus 5 on both sides. So 6a equals, well, 5 minus 5 is 0. Divide both sides by 6. So I get a is equal to 0. So my solution there, a equals 0. All right, looking at another example. All right, so I've got negative 3v equals negative 12 minus 3v plus 8v. All right, so looking here, the right side doesn't have anything, or sorry, the left side doesn't have anything that's like terms, but the right side does. So the left side simplified as much as we're going to get, so we're not going to do anything there. But then I've got negative 12 minus 3v plus 8v. Well, negative 3v and 8v are like terms. So I'm going to add those together. So we end up with negative 3v equals, negative 12 is going to come down because it didn't have a like term. Negative 3v plus 8v gives me a positive 5v. And from here, it's just moving variables to the same side. Now, on this one, you do need to kind of watch. Since 3v is over there by itself, we don't want to move that to the right side. In this case, let's go ahead and move the 5v because it's got the 12 with it on the right side. So negative 3v minus 5v gives me a negative 8v equal to a negative 12. Okay, then we're going to divide both sides by a negative 8. So v is equal to, well, negative 12 over negative 8 doesn't become a nice whole number, but a negative divided by a negative is a positive, and both 12 and 8 are divisible by 4. Whoops. So I get 3 halves. Sorry, wrong number. Oops, 3 halves. All right, let's look at another one. So I've got p minus 1 equals 5p plus 3p minus 8. So looking at the left side here, nothing simplifies. So we're going to just leave it p minus 1 equal to, I do have two like terms here, so 5p plus a 3p. So 5p plus 3p is 8p minus 8. So from here, getting my variable on the same side, I'm going to minus p on both sides. So that leaves me the negative 1 here equal to, well, 8p minus 1p is 7p minus 8. Then I'm going to add 8 to both sides. And I get 7 is equal to 7p. Dividing both sides by 7, I get 1 is equal to p, or I could say p is equal to 1. All right, looking at one last example here. All right, so I've got negative 7 minus 8m equals negative 4m minus 7 plus 4m. So left side has nothing to simplify, so it's just going to be brought down. Right side, I do have like terms, negative 4m and 4m. Well, negative 4m plus 4m is 0m. So the m's cancel out there, and I'm just left with negative 7. From here, I can add 7 to both sides. Negative 7 plus 7 is 0. Divide both sides by negative 8. So m is equal to 0. And remember, 0 can be a solution. All right. That is all I have for this video. I will see you in the next.